I'm here today in remembrance of those who have fallen. Personally, I am in the Royal Canadian Air Force, so this has a special meaning to me.
Many took part in a Remembrance Day ceremony in downtown Montreal on Monday, paying tribute to those who served.
I think it's important because people have sacrificed so much for us, and we can't take our freedom for granted. And we also need to develop a spirit of public service and caring for others and something bigger than ourselves. I think they're more relevant now than ever, partly because there is so much uncertainty and insecurity, and we need to remember that we need strong military forces to protect us as a deterrence, primarily, hopefully.
I think a lot of things can be forgotten with time, but I think this is a good way to keep the memory of those who served alive, especially when they fought for Canada, for freedom. I think we need people to remember that war has a cost. It is not something that should be taken lightly.
Naturally, the years go by and we lose more and more of the veterans, you know. With the new generations, we just want the younger generations to know what happened the last 100 years. I just feel humbled today that I'm here, and that I try to make it a point every year to be here so that we don't forget.
Our grandfather was born in Prince Edward Island and went to the First World War, came back injured. So it's our family's grandfather, and so I just try to commemorate that participation for the fight for freedom of home and country. We're not a military family, but that was one link that we had to this. I think they're very relevant because there's lots of threats to democracy, and even with the election recently and the conflicts around the world, I think democracy's something we shouldn't have to fight for, but it's definitely worth defending.
It's one of those things that you can't ever let go away. You know, I think that with the amount of people that were implicated, the millions and millions of people that, you know, either were affected, sacrificed themselves for, whatever it was, I think that it's one of those things that for my kids, my grandkids, my great-great-grandkids, like it's something that it's important for us, for them, and, you know, for many generations to come, for sure.
A number of dignitaries, including the Quebec Premier, François Legault, and Montreal Mayor, Valérie Plante, also took part in the downtown Remembrance Day ceremony. The minister responsible for relations with First Nations and Inuit, Yann Lafrenière, is a former soldier who has carried out a number of missions in different countries.
It was important to be here as a young veteran, as a minister responsible for Indigenous relations as well, because it's not well known, but there are more than 12,000 Indigenous people that have served in the different conflicts. So for us, it was extremely important to be present for the veterans, for the service members, and also for their families.